and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel throughout social media. We will get you out of here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. That's what we do here on the drive-thru, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Reserve a live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, and deliver those winners at professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place. Let's take a look at who's on the show with us for today. All right, with us for today is Rod Zawacki, Wayne Scott, Alex Smart, Shane Mickle, and Tony Brown from Las Vegas, Nevada. Here's how they'll line it up for this evening. We've got Smart, Zawacki, Mickle, Brown, Scott, and then I will close this one out. All right. Daytime baseball, we'll have a couple in prime time. Single games here from NBA, NHL. Also, three games on the board here from WNBA. We'll have some WNBA picks as well here. So we'll fill you up here on this action-packed Thursday card here. So let's go ahead. Let's get the show underway. Let's welcome in Alex Smart. You'll catch him over at Pick Dogs Premium. We'll bring Alex in right now. He is having a monster year this year. If you've checked out the leaderboards for 2024, the leader. Alex, what's happening?
How you doing, Tom? We're going to attack some Major League Baseball tonight. We're going to go with a run line selection, the Orioles over the White Sox. And I'll tell you what, Baltimore's up. Well, I'll give you a little sort of primer from why I heard on this game. Not hard, but I'm leaning very strongly on this game. Baltimore's Grayson Rodriguez has been pretty good this year so far. He's and in the past he's actually 1-0 against the White Sox with a 3.27 ERA and an under 1 WHIP, and he gets the nod and also gets what I'd say is a decent bullpen and some great offense to back him, obviously. And just looking at some trends tonight, and what I'm looking at is Baltimore's 28-8 against the money line versus American League teams allowing 4.9 or more runs per game, and obviously the White Sox qualify here. The average run per game differential is plus 2.2, which easily qualifies here from a run line perspective. And also Baltimore is 30-11 against the money line as a road favorite of minus 110 or higher over the last 3 seasons. We're going back 3 seasons, and the average run per game differential clicks in at plus 2.1. Also, from a league-wide perspective, the White Sox, when they're 175 or more underdogs, any American League team with a low on-base percentage, 320 or less, against a team with a good bullpen, a WHIP of 350 or better, which Baltimore qualifies here. We're going to go for a Thursday night game, but these are important because these sort of lead into, weekend series or the beginning of a series. But here we are, and I'm using the Thursday. Take this very broadly, Thursday as a primer here. But on that day, and under those circumstances, teams like the White Sox are just 6-56 last 28 seasons, with the average run per game differential clicking in at plus 3.3, which once again easily qualifies in the run line offering. So this is a trends-based selection, a quality pitcher on the hill, good bullpen to back, and a White Sox team that's really been struggling.
That's right. White Sox team struggling here. Pick here will be Orioles here, run line here, laying the run in half at minus 140. They are the road team, so they get their 9 at bats here. Yeah, and you talked about this White Sox team really struggling at the plate. Clevenger, a pitcher that everyone seemed to be afraid to sign. Issues, I think, off the field. And again, we see some of these guys with the late signings struggling. We saw Clevenger. We've seen it with Snell. These pitchers, especially these starting pitchers, these innings pitchers, these innings eaters, when they miss pretty much all the spring, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's right. And I've never been a big Clevenger fan. But anyway, we're going to fade him tonight. And concentrated on Rodriguez. Didn't want to go too much into Clevenger because, it's just obvious what he brings to the field and, maybe the negative stuff he brings to the locker room too, or the bench on the sideline. So anyway, this is O's all the way.
O's all the way here on the run line here, minus 140, the action tonight at 7:40 Eastern Time. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pick Dog for tonight's action. Of course, action on the hardwood, NBA, also action with NHL. We've got a handful in the WNBA, a couple in baseball. Alex enjoying a great 2024, nearly 4,400 units of profit. All document over at Pick Dogs. What do you have going on over at the site?
Well, tonight we've got an NBA playoff shock money late team side. We've got the Pacers and the Celtics with a Celtics come back here and absolutely crush the Pacers. Well, the Pacers continue to hang tough here and cover the number. And we have nothing else on board tonight. Major League Baseball this afternoon, we suffered a loss, unfortunately. Just couldn't get over the total on that one. Phillies and Rangers. Anyway, we're going to move forward. We're going to have more baseball. We're going to have more NBA, obviously, here. This is far from over. And, man, I'm missing college basketball, though.
Missing it.
But anyway. Yeah.
You got a long wait, my friend. About 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
5.5 months.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I like football too. It's just we don't have as many games to deal with, and a lot of profit can be made, when you have more games to deal with. And I don't get me wrong, college football is greater. Maybe just have to just increase your bet sizes so you can make ultimate the maximum amount of profit you can possibly make. Because I know I'm a little bit off subject here, but the seasons are so short, and a lot of people don't take this into consideration, and people just like to bet football. But when it comes to basketball, we have so much out there, and we have so much opportunity to make so much more profit. But once again, it's your bet sizes. So just looking ahead all the way to September, maybe we'll up our bet sizes. Maybe it's a better idea.
There you go, guys. Absolutely, guys. Got on board with Alex Smart over at Pick Dogs. Premium. See the great results from Alex here. Nearly 4,400 units of profit, all documented over at Pick Dogs Premium. Get on board with the long-term pass. Remember that 1 month pass will get you the remainder of the NHL and NBA playoffs, all the baseball in there as well. And that promo code PICK at checkout will save you that 15% off. All right, Alex, as always, great having your show. Continue that great success, and we'll catch up with you again next week.
Absolutely. Take care. Thanks, Sean. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Alex Smart here on the drive. We'll continue on here, guys. Just no chat pick today. Just a lack of content, lack of games. We're covering pretty much all the games, except one WNBA game. I don't know if you guys are ready for that yet, but that's early in the season. So we'll no chat pick today. We'll get it back tomorrow. All right, let's continue here on the drive. We're going to move up and bring in Rod Zweig. His game's going to start here in a few minutes, so we're going to get Rod in. He's got the other game on Major League Baseball. Rod, what's happening?
Yeah, not too much, Tony. Getting ready for the day's action. Started off 2-0. I'm excited for the rest of the action today, so can't complain. Yankees look pretty good, and the Padres did it in extras. So good on the Padres. Thank you.
Good there on the Padres, but my goodness, I don't know if you saw that Pittsburgh game today, man. The Pirates have continued to choke that big 6-0 lead. That's 8th inning was horrible for that Pirate team.
I seen the Pirates had a big lead and was like, oh, hey, the Pirates are going to get themselves a big win.
With Skeens, right?
I turned around and looked. Yeah, with Skeens. And I was like, hey, he's gonna finally get themselves a win. No, choked it away.
Stratton, total gas can.
Oh.
Stratton is total gas can. Just total gas can. Just unprepared. Just to that light hitting Giants team that can't win on the road. That was a bad loss for the Pirates today.
Oh, bad loss. That was gonna sting.
It just takes one lousy pitcher to ruin a team's work. That's what's hard about baseball. You have a 20. What's it? 23. What's the number? 23. You're one guy to pitch horribly just ruins everything. All the great work you put across there.
Always, right? That's the one thing about baseball. Everybody puts in that hard work. The guy comes in the ninth to close it out, and he loses it for you, and you're like, it's tough. Tough. Baseball's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough sport when that Stratton guy can just, can't do it. Oh, but we're getting a lot of people who had the Pirates not happy. Oh, no. All right. Well, someone had him first 5. That's good. At least he had him first 5.
That's good.
That was the way to go. That's brutal there. All right, now here we go with the Blue Jays and Tigers. We've got this one close line here. $1.06 on the Tigers, total 7.5.
Yeah, look, almost at a coin flip price in this one, but for me, you look Gausman on the mound, getting the start here in this one. He hasn't been good. His last couple starts, he's given up, 19 hits, 9 runs. He has not been good. And then to add even more insult to injury in night games, he's even worse. He's 0-3 in night games with an 8.49 ERA. And in those 3 night games, he's given up 21 hits. And the team's got an OBP of 400 and a 2.06 whip. Yikes. talk about gas cans. That's what Goswin's been all season long. And you know what? He had a little blow up in the Blue Jays locker room, trying to pin it on the team that it's all their fault. You might want to look at the himself first before he starts pointing the finger at somebody else, because he needs to step up his game and for the Jays. What we did see in that last game from the Jays was the return of that little home run jacket. Maybe that's supposed to give them the little boost, right? We've seen the little home run jacket come out, and maybe that's good of the thing. Maybe they should pay the home run jacket, because he's definitely done more for the Blue Jays this season than a lot of other teammates. On the other side of the mound for Detroit here in this one, Jack Flaherty's getting a start. And you know what? He hasn't been bad. He's not been the ace, but he hasn't been the worst on the Detroit payroll. In the last 7 games for Detroit, he's only given up 4 runs once in those 7 games. Most of the time it's 3 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs. A lot of those times he has a great start, but he just doesn't get that run support from his team. But you know what? I think here they take advantage. The first game of the series versus this Blue Jays team on the road. Don't trust the Blue Jays team. Sure, you had one game that the offense came to life and you scored 9. But before that, what were you been doing? It's been awful. You look, it goes like, what, every 7, 8 games you score 10 runs? Well, that's not going to get you wins, and wins have been few and far between. You look, the Jays 0-10 following a win as the underdog. They're also 0-8 on the road versus the American Central Division following a win as well. Give me the Detroit Tigers in this one. I know the Detroit Tigers have struggled to score runs as well, but here's one they can tee off on Goswin and get a nice lead early and cruise to the win. Get us the win in this one.
All right, Rod here on the Tigers in this one here against the Blue Jays, going against Goswin. Flaherty, you know, up and down in his career with the Cardinals, but all in all, when you look at his career numbers, 3.75 ERA, 1.20 WHIP, I would say that's okay.
Average, right? He's a very serviceable pitcher. Well, I'd rather take him than Goswin right now. Goswin is awful. He's just serving the meatball right up over the plate, and this Tigers team that's been struggling to score some runs. This looks like it's kind of like the Tigers hit the Royals, and they struggled because the series before they played the Royals, the Tigers bats were rolling right along. I might be enjoying Goswin tonight, as I think they feast.
Feast there on the Tigers. All right, Tigers here. Of course, the Tigers, you know, going to get the best of the Blue Jays. That one bite, that's it.
Right?
All right, Tigers here, -105 against Blue Jays tonight, 6:40 Eastern time. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Cream for tonight's action. Action on the board right now here from Major League Baseball. Couple there, singles from the NBA, NHL. 3 on the book. Just say, believe it or not, the WNBA has the volume tonight. What do you have going over at Pick Dogs Premium?
And over at Pick Dogs Premium, I've got one play in the NBA going. It's my drop a dime play. We hit it yesterday with the Mavs on the money line, so we're looking to continue that with that play there. You can also get my NHL sniper play. Well, over at Pick Dogs there, as I said, started the day 2-0. Looking to finish the day with I got 3 bets. I got both side and total in tonight's NHL action. So head on over to Pick Dogs Premium, scoop it up, or join me something long term. Grab a 3-day pass. It's Thursday. Great day to pick up a 3-day pass. You get Thursday, you'll get Friday, you get Saturday. You know I'll throw in Sunday. So basically you'll get 4 days for the price of 3. Use that promo code PICK at checkout and join me as we heating up, moving this way up the leaderboard.
That's right, guys. Look at the last 24-hour clock here. 508 units of profit from Rod Zawacki. He's been on fire here in the last 24 hours. Roll with Rod tonight and get on board. All right, Rod, as always, great having your show. Thanks for filling in today. And we'll catch up with you on Steak Friday. And we'll also catch the video series from me here from the NHL.
Yeah, definitely check out the NHL that's going on. Make sure that you've liked, subscribed. Turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any of the newest content that gets dropped here at Big Dogs. So much new stuff. Don't want to miss out on any of it, Big Dogs fam. Definitely appreciate everybody that tunes into these videos. Smash that like button. Helps us out a ton. So thanks, everybody. Have yourself a good night. Crush the books. I'm excited. I can't wait. You know why I'm excited? I keep forgetting to take this down, but maybe it's bad luck. So maybe it's bad luck. I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm going to leave it hanging there, and we'll see.
Leave it there, boy. It seems like a long time to get this. It seems like a long time to get the series started. My goodness, feels like a week's gone by, right?
But it does, yeah. It's only been a couple days.
I know.
So, but it does seem like it's been forever. But they get at it tonight. I'm excited. Can't wait.
It'll be a good one. All right, Rod, have a great night. Rod Zawacki here.
You as well, Tony.
On the
Have a good one.
Thru. All right, we'll continue here on the show, guys. No chat pick today. Just not enough volume on the board here. I don't know if you guys are ready for Mystics Mercury. I don't know. All right, let's continue here on the drive-thru. We're going to welcome in. We're talking about the hockey game. We're going to bring in Shane Mickle. You'll catch him over at Pick Dogs Premium. We're going to get some coverage here from Shane NHL here for that game on the board tonight. So we'll bring him in right now. Get his premiums over at Pick Dogs Premium. Also a written contributor on the site. We'll find out more about that later on the segment. Shane, what's happening?
How's it going tonight, Tony?
It's going great. As I told Rod, it seems like it's been at least a week since we've seen these teams in action, but they're on the road. Oilers are on the road tonight on TNT to face the Stars. Note these start times, 8:30 Eastern. Stars $1.21. Total sits at $6.
Yeah, I think the Oilers are a pretty popular, a popular team to take here tonight, and I do understand why, but I really like the Stars. The Oilers' defense was good in the last series against the Canucks. At least the goaltending was with Stuart Skinner in goal. But one thing you have to remember is that the Canucks were not this is not a team that was peppering the net. Stuart Skinner was only having to face 14, 15, 16 shots a night. And the Oilers' defense has been good most of the season, but I think the Stars are going to do more damage to that, especially at home. I think the Oilers' defense is going to struggle from that pressure that the Stars' offense is going to put on here. And I really like the Stars to get out to a fast start and really test the Oilers' defense. I think the Stars score at least 4 goals here, and I think that's enough to get the job done. I'm going to take the Stars here on the money line.
There we go here. Stars money line minus 121 now here for Shane in this spot. Yeah, the Stars, the defense looked really good in that Avalanche series. They looked really good the entire playoff series. Oilers had kind of ups and downs in that series against Vancouver. It took them 7 games. They had some issues there getting goals against that Vancouver defense.
Yeah, definitely, and it's weird. This season Connor McDavid's known as a scorer, but I think he maybe has 2 or 3 goals and like 17 assists. I don't remember. It's kind of crazy the numbers he has with the assists here. But yeah, like you said, the offense at times is inconsistent. And the Stars' defense is not going to be easy to get through that defense, especially at home. This feels like a game where the Stars, score maybe the first, maybe the second goal, and the Oilers start pressing, start pushing up, and then the defense really just falls apart even more.
There you go, Shane here on the Stars here at minus 121 now tonight, 8:30 Eastern time. All right, Shane, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs for tonight's action. Of course, single games, NBA, NHL. A couple from baseball, 3 on the WNBA. Shane enjoyed a great last 7 days over at Pick Dogs Premium. 561 units of profit, all documented. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, I love that baseball slate today. I went 3-0. Thanks for the few people who jumped on that. And we just have one play up there tonight. My NBA play for the Celtics game tonight, $29.99. But there's no better time to hop on long term. You talked about the last 7 days. 561 units of profit. So I'd like to invite you on for the 3 or 7 day pass, and I would like to remind everyone also WNBA. I will have WNBA plays on all season. They're now on the site. Makes it a little easier to put on. So I won my first WNBA game last night with the Indiana Fever covering the spread. So if you're into that, make sure to check out my plays for daily plays in WNBA also.
That's right, guys. Got to bro Shane Mickle over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the great results here from Shane into Action WNBA as well. Long-term pass, the way to go, as Shane mentioned about 15% off when you use that promo code PICK at checkout. All right, Shane, as always, great having you show. Keep up great work. We'll catch up with you again next week, but we can always catch your written work over on the sites.
Yeah, definitely. I cover on both sites, NBA, NHL, MLB, and then I've really enjoyed playing myself the DraftKings pick sixes. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm trying to cover as many sports as they'll give me, not NHL, but NBA, MLB, WNBA, and I try to get a UFC one out there every weekend too. So if you're like the UFC, make sure to check out those articles too.
Check them out, guys. Shane Mickle, written contributor, Pick Dogs, and Sports Chat. All right, Shane, have a great night. We'll catch up with you next week.
All right, sounds good. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Got Shane Mickle here on the drive through. Let's continue here on the show. No chat pick today, guys. Just not enough volume on the board for it. Let's continue on. Next up, we're going to Las Vegas, Nevada. Time for Tony Brown. Catch him over at Pick Dog Scream. We'll bring him in right now. Coverage here from Tony Brown from the WNBA. And, of course, we've talked to Tony. We kind of teased him a little bit about that, but he's kind of turned full circle on that since he attended the Aces game out there in Vegas. Tony, what's happening?
Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I'm almost there. Once I went to that Aces game, that really, lit a fire under me, and now WNBA is my thing. I'll be putting up plenty of WNBA plays, and I'll start off with this free one.
All right, here we go. Tonight, we've got Chicago at New York, Sky and Liberty here. We see Liberty, we saw 15s. I see 15s in Vegas. I see 16s and a half. There's a big line discrepancy in this game. We see a total 168 and a half.
Yeah, this is, I guess to put it in NBA terms, this would be like Denver versus Memphis with no John Morant or anything. Like Liberty, more than the Aces have a chip on their shoulder to try to win their third consecutive championship, the Liberty literally want to get back and beat them so bad. Like the losing team in any sport, like the Super Bowl, the World Series, that losing team feels like they were just right there. They were just a few games away. And so the Liberty, they're on a mission. They had a chip on their shoulder ever since then. And they've started off the season like they're trying to get back. They've been a perfect 4-0, and the games haven't been close. They are second in the WNBA in scoring with 88 points. Only 92 points beats them. And they're hands down the number one defense. They're holding their opponents to a little bit over 70. So great offense, great defense, motivation, and the home court, undefeated. Games aren't played on paper, but sometimes the stats are too big to ignore, so we won't. 16 seems like a lot, but the Sky don't have a lot going for them. They got the third pick in the draft this year because they were one of the worst teams last year, and unfortunately, she's still out. She's not going to make her return. I don't want to butcher her name, but she's the big girl that, played pretty well in the tournament. I can't think of her name right now, but they picked her third. She's out. There you go. And they got Angel Reese, so they got some upcoming talent, but just unfortunately they're not there yet. And I think the Liberty win this one easy, probably by 20 plus.
Yeah, Liberty there here. Big favorites there. Like Tony Brown said, look for big. Do your line shopping there. Get the best number. Yeah, these rookies. It's a tough, like we see in the NBA. It's really tough to to carry those point totals, that dominance you had in college into the WNBA. We've talked about how it's a physical game. How these women really, again, they're strong. They hit the weights. They've got the diets. Doesn't seem to me that some of these girls coming in, just like we see in the men's program, they just don't have that muscle development to handle the physical nature of the game.
And it's just like, I hate to bash the girl. Everyone's already all over Caitlin Clark. They just expected her to win the title and go undefeated. I didn't expect that, but I just had a feeling she would struggle. She really wasn't a dominant player in college basketball. She was a dominant shooter. She has the most points. She was shooting circus shots. So it worked out for Steph Curry, but I'm not so sure it's going to work out for her shooting circus shots. In the WNBA, you need an all-around game. So like you said, these girls need to hit the weights, and it's professional basketball. They got to step it up a little bit.
Yep, no doubt about that here. Tony Brown here on the Liberty here, laying the points. And, of course, we there's a lot of off-season talk here with the Lakers. Who do you think they're going to land as a coach? Or, to your point, does it matter?
Well, in my opinion, I want J.J. Redick. He's never coached before. He doesn't have any basketball coaching experience, but it kind of worked out for Steve Kerr. You know what I mean? Like, he's a basketball mind. He's an X and O type of guy. He gets along good with LeBron, which, people take that not really into consideration. But when you have beef with your superstar player, it's never going to work. So, these dudes do a podcast together. The chemistry is there. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's the coach. Darvin Ham, I don't think he deserves to be fired. Like, you played the Joker back-to-back years. It's tough. That's a tough out. Minnesota was fortunate to beat him, but they jumped on him the first two games. I think Denver really took those games off more than anything, and it cost them. But, he's a three-time MVP. Just drawing that guy in the first round twice in a row really sucks. If we didn't get Denver in the first round, we'd be talking about the Lakers in back-to-back Western Conference Finals, I believe.
And there we go. Tony Brown here. That will be on the Liberty laying the points tonight. All right, Tony Brown, let's take a look over at Pick Document for tonight's actions. Single game here from the NBA as well as NHL. A couple from baseball, 3 WNBA. You see Tony Brown enjoying a really great MLB season this year. What do you have going over at Pick Docs Premium?
Yeah, everything is short, and I really wasn't aware of the time when I was putting in my plays last night. We're already 4-0 in the MLB this morning. Most of the games started at 10 Eastern. We're waiting on that Oakland A's game. It's in overtime. If we hit the Oakland game, we'll be 5-0. If not, 4-1 to start the day. So I only have a couple plays left in the MLB, but they're good ones. And obviously the plays today have been rolling, so you can jump on those. And of course, I got the NHL and NBA playoff perfect picks up there as well.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium. Great results in baseball. Long-term pass will serve you well. Of course, we're in baseball, Tony Brown. Of course, you got that one-year VIP pass for those folks as you're in it to win it year-round.
Yeah, that's the best pass to go. We got, like I said, we had 7 MLB games today. That's a lot if you just buy those. We got NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. We got, anything that I cap is included in the VIP year. If you buy and plays individually and per game and per day and per play, it can cost you. And we're not here to get your money. We're here to get the bookies' money. So you can buy the VIP year and get every single play I release from every league, playoffs, championships included. There's no upselling. And it's not a season pass, it's a year pass. So you get it for a full 365 days of play, one low price.
There you go, guys. Got on board with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the great results here in baseball. 1 year all sports pass. Pick is a promo code. Save that 15% off. Significant savings on that 1 year. All right, Tony, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. Stay cool now because we're now in the air conditioning season. We'll catch up with you again next week.
All right, man. I always appreciate being here, and I'll see you guys in a few.
You got it. Tony Brown here on the drive-thru. Let's continue here on the show, guys. No chat pick today. Just not enough content on the board today. Let's get up next. More WNBA coverage with Wayne Scott. Catch him over at Pick Dogs. We'll have coverage later on that NBA game tonight as well. So people asking about that one. We'll bring in Wayne right now. Be ready to get his pick. Wayne, what's happening?
What's going on, Tony T? What's going on, Pick Dog family?
All right, here we go tonight. We go WNBA top of the hour here. Minnesota on the road to facing Connecticut. Connecticut laying 5.5 with a total coming at 162.5.
Yeah, we got 3 of the last undefeated teams all playing tonight as Tony covered the first one. And these 2 teams right here are both undefeated on the season, the Lynx and the Suns. One of them has had a tougher schedule, and that's the Lynx, starting off with Seattle. Seattle's a proven team with 2 key players that they just got sent over there, and Skylar Diggins-Smith and a big girl who's a key contributor. And the Lynx brought it to them. And the Suns on the other side of that, Connecticut Suns, they faced 2 teams, and one of them being the Fever and the other being the Mystics. And they combine 0-9 right now. So the Suns just haven't faced the competition, although they came and balled out. This Lynx team is they're an underrated team, and I just don't see the amount of points that they're getting with how they play. They shoot the 3 well, they defend the 3 well. They're a solid rebounder, and Collier for them. She's been dominant, and she's surrounded by 3-pointers. If she continues this uptick in play from last season, she's scoring like 6 more points. It's early in the season, but her, along with these shooters and where they're rebounding, I think they can give it to the Suns. We're getting 6.5 points against the Suns team, like I said, who's handled business at home, but they haven't been playing good competition. I'm going to take the Lynx in this one.
All right, Wayne here on the Lynx here. This one now, 5.5, 6. There's been a line move, so Wayne, now you're with the sharp money now as this line has been coming down.
Yeah, I caught this earlier at 6.5. Even at 5, I like it because honestly, I think they have a good enough chance to win this game outright. I think the books are not kind of caught up on what the Lynx can do. It's just one of those teams that have more additions, is playing better than on paper suggests. And I think they're getting way too many points. As I just pointed out, I think they got a chance to win this one outright.
All right, we'll continue on here since we're on the topic of WNBA. The game not covered on the show today is this Mystics and Mercury. Mercury had a nice cover the other night, I believe, against the Aces. Mercury laying 7 here, total 165.
Yeah, Mercury did, and I was on Mercury against the Aces, just getting way too many points. But this one, I believe it's the value is on the Mystics here. I do believe Mercury is playing the better ball and has the talent to cover this game. I just don't think it's a spot. I think a little bit overvaluing that win they got the other day, and you're giving a lot of points to this Mystics team. The 7 points. I think they could just keep it within this number.
There we go. They're from Wayne here with the plays here, WNBA. And we'll remind you here, the show pick is the links here at plus the 6.5. All right, Wayne, let's take a look over at Pick Document for tonight's action. Of course, NBA on the board, NHL as well. A couple on from Major League Baseball, 3 WNBA. Of course, Wayne having a great year in Major League Baseball this year. 2,600 units of profit. All document over at Pick Document. What do you have going over at the site?
Yeah, just 2 plays for me today. Fortunately, one of them went off. That was my play of the day in the under in the New York and Seattle game. Cashed that one pretty easily. The second play is for long term. I don't have it for sale right now. So as I always advise, the 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, even yearly pass is the way to go. Not only do you get the plays immediately, you get the best line, and you don't get to miss no days. You don't got to worry about day package, night package. You'll have all the plays. So long term is always the way to go. Or you can pair me up one of these fine handicappers that you've seen today, and we can get you some bread together.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Wayne Scott over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the great results here in baseball from Wayne. No better time now than to get the long-term pass, 3, 7, 30 sports pass. Get all his premium plays here. For that time period select, when you go to his handicapper page, make that purchase. Remember the promo code PICK at checkout. We'll save you that 15% off. All right, Wayne, it's always a great having you show. To your success. We'll catch up with you again on the show next week. But let everybody know what's going up in the boxing world. Of course, you do create some video series in boxing as well.
Yes, sir. There's actually a banging fight. It's a rematch, as I said, in the 140 division. It'll be between Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. So I will have a premium. I'm already locked in. I just haven't wrote it up. I wanted to give it out as a free pick, but I'm gonna put it on the site for you guys. But I will try to find something on the undercard to give out if I possibly can this weekend.
All right, guys, check it out. Like or subscribe. Set notifications for Wayne's videos. All right, Wayne, have a great night. We'll catch up with you again next week. We always catch up with you again on the weekend shows.
Yeah, I'll definitely be here on Sunday. Waiting to see if something frees up Saturday, see if I can make both days. But I'll definitely be there with the guys on this Sunday weekend show.
You guys check him out, guys. Wayne Scott. All right. Have a great night. Wayne Scott here on the drive-thru. Let's continue here on the show, guys. You ever miss a pick? We always recap, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Those of you who follow this craziness with the Rockies and A's, this one's in the 11th inning. I can't believe the Rockies took a 4-run lead into the 11th, and they blew it. And we're tied at 9? Oh, my goodness, man. It's just got to be tough to be a Rockies fan. Oh, my goodness. How the hell do you allow this to happen? 4 runs, a 4-run lead in the 11th, and you can't hold it. Oh, my God. What happened here? Was it a home run? It was a home run that tied up. Oh, my goodness. I had to turn the game off to focus on the show. And what has happened here? They've tied the game at 9-9. Oh, my God. Incredible. Incredible. All right. That'll drive you nuts, guys. All right, here we go. Let's continue here on the drive-thru. Well, look, guess who caught the NBA game tonight? It was me, right? We had to wait. We guys had to sit through this the rest of the whole show to get to the NBA. But, hey, we're going to get it for you here. Let's continue here on the drive-thru. And it's time for my play, and then we'll recap it for today's show. All right, here. Let's come into it here in just a second. We're going to be looking at this Pacers and Celtics game. And, boy, the money is definitely coming on this Pacers side, right? That's the one I like. I like the Pacers here plus the 9. Let me see if there are 9 still available out there. No, we've seen the 8s. And there's still a 9. There's still a 9 out there at a popular sports book. But there's only one 9, so you're going to have – well, there's a couple 9s out there. You can still find them. All right, well, it really comes down to the fact that the offensive performance here by the Pacers was impressed in the game number 1, right? They came out, got their shots off. You know, it was a close game down the stretch. You know, they did give up that 3-point shot to Boston, but this in the beginning of the game, it kind of looked like it was going to get away from Indiana, but they kept their composure and they fought and they made it a competitive game. Down 0-1, I like their spot in this game. They've been very good to the spread against these really top-level teams. So over the past few seasons, they've had 31 games against teams with a 70% win rate or higher. They've covered 23 of those 31. So against these top-level teams, they've been able to hang greatly because of their offense. So we'll go ahead and take the points here with the Indiana Pacers. All right, guys, check out pick.com. We've got a best bet on the board from this game. Won't be the total. Won't be the side. It'll be the total. So I'll be there. I have a play up there right now. Also, my long-term pass, my 3, 7, or 30 sports pass. Got all my pre-and plays for that time period to select. When you go to my handicapper page, make that purchase. Remember the promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save that 15% off. And of course, we got that multi-capper promotion. Also great value there. All right, now that we've got through the show, guys, now it's time to put your picks into your show pick into the chat, live chat, and we'll read them off. Go ahead and put your show picks in there. We'll read them off. All right, let's get to the recap for today. We got to start here with Alex. Alex liked the Orioles run line, lay the run at half at -140. Rod was on the Tigers, laying the 105. Shane on the Stars, -128. Tony Brown laying the points here with the Liberty. Wayne on the Lynx here, and I'll be on the Pacers here at +9. The one I like the most. Let's see which one I like the best here. Look at some of my notes here in this one. He's looking at that game here. Look at the Orioles game. Hard not to like the Orioles, right? But that's a juicy price right there. Like the Orioles, don't like the price. I'll look at the Stars there in this one. Go with Shane in that play. All right, now it's time to get your show picks into the chat. That's going to do it for this edition of the Drive-Thru, guys. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers here from Pick Dog to Sports Chat Place. We'll get with our plays for you in real time. Remember to always get started with that morning show. We're live here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll deliver a big Friday card for you, full slate of baseball, NBA, NHL up there as well. And don't forget, it always gets started with that morning show. We're live here 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time with Chris, with Jay, and Mitch. The video series, Mitch's seven picks in 5 minutes, his betting tools show, roundtable discussion with the professionals, Jay's NBA Jam session. Chris goes around the league. Also, Razawaki, NHL A to Z. We also have boxing here from Wayne Scott with his boxing video series. You want to check that one out as well. And, of course, Ron Romanelli's baseball breakdown. We got the video shorts from both Brad and Jawan. We've got the all-access betting from Big Al McMorty, sharp trading plays with Costi. And, of course, those contrarian sharp plays here from Brian Bittler, just to name a few here. All right, that's going to do it here, guys. Go ahead and get your picks into the chat. Your show picks tonight will be Ramon here with the Lynx. He's on the Lynx. We also have Blake on the Tigers money line. We've got Ron Crawford here on Edmonton money line for Ron. Let's see what else we have for you. Ron likes Connecticut Sun there. What else we have? Let's see. Looking for some of your show picks before we sign off today. Chris White Thunder likes the Stars here at -128. Sean Murray Edmonton. Rod with McDavid goal +145 for his bonus selection, right? We didn't get his bonus today. We forgot that. Stars money line here for Matthew. Clean. And well, if Rod wants to sign back in and give you some bonus, we'll take. If he signs in, we'll give him the bonus. He likes Mystics plus the points and Suns and the Sun here laying the points. Two-teamer there. McDavid goal. Stars money line for Matthew. Mystics money line here for Clean MF. What else we have here? Catterall wins boxing match from Rich C. Tomorrow from Rich C likes Gobert under 12.5 rebounds, over 1.5 assists. Drew Holiday over 13.5 points for Rich C. Let's see what else we have here. Celtics laying the points here from AB1. All right. All right, I think that's going to roll here. Let's see here before we roll out. I think we've got everybody covered here. We sure do. All right, that's going to do it, guys. We got everyone covered tonight here on with your show picks. We've got Rod's show picks in the chat, and Orioles run line from Ron Crawford as well. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our crew from tonight. Going to wave goodbye, guys. You guys.